Most people believe power comes from being heard, from speaking first, from reacting quickly. But real power works differently. Psychology shows that calm people often hold more influence than loud ones. Not because they say more, but because they say less. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is awareness. When you remain calm while others react, your nervous system stays grounded. You are no longer driven by impulse. You begin to see clearly, not only your own emotions, but the emotions of others. Most conflicts grow because of reaction. One emotional response invites another. One rushed word escalates the situation. Calm people interrupt this cycle. They pause. They breathe. They choose. This pause creates psychological space, and space changes everything. When you stop reacting, people often continue speaking. They explain more. They reveal more. Silence invites truth without confrontation. This is why calm people are powerful. They don't need to dominate a conversation. They don't need to win every argument. They allow others to show who they are, while they remain centered. Silence also protects your energy. Not every thought needs to be spoken. Not every emotion needs to be acted on. Not every misunderstanding deserves an explanation. When you respond to everything, you give away your peace. Calm people are selective. They understand that attention is valuable, and where you place it shapes your life. In relationships, calm people don't argue for clarity. They observe behavior. They notice consistency. They trust patterns more than promises. They don't suppress emotion. They regulate it. Psychology tells us that emotional regulation is one of the strongest predictors of confidence, leadership, and long-term success. It allows you to feel deeply without being controlled by feeling. Silence is not avoidance. It is restraint, and restraint is strength. People who speak less but with intention are often perceived as more confident and intelligent. Not because they know more, but because they are not rushing to prove themselves. Calmness signals self-security. When you are at peace with yourself, you don't feel the need to explain every decision or defend every boundary. You let consistency speak for you. Silence becomes a form of leadership. When you are at peace with yourself, you don't feel the need to explain every decision or defend every boundary. You let consistency speak for you. Silence becomes a form of leadership. If you want more power in your life, you don't need to become louder. You need to become calmer. Because calmness isn't passive, it's controlled power. When you master silence, you master your reactions. And when you master your reactions, you master your life.